Kanye West just showed once again why he's the Kardashian family's biggest nightmare. Moments after they somehow convinced Britney Spears to appear in a video with them.
Oh, we're just chilling.
In our geriatric bed.
Yep. This bed vibrates.
Kanye jumped online and blasted them for allegedly pulling in over $200 million from her conservatorship. People had already uncovered the Kardashian family's shady connections to that whole situation months ago, but Kanye dropped fresh details that had everyone stunned. Word is, the Kardashians helped the Hollywood executive Lou Taylor move huge amounts of Britney's money through different channels, and in return, they supposedly grabbed a cut of it. And if anyone thinks Britney was the only person caught up in this, think again, because the streets were buzzing that she wasn't the only one. Reports claim they nearly managed to drag Kanye into a similar conservatorship setup, and it came dangerously close to happening. Now, most people know Britney was stuck under that conservatorship from 2008 all the way to 2021. During that time, she had no control over her own money or most parts of her life, which shocked the public. In 2021, the Free Britney movement finally exploded. And that's when people really started digging into how this whole conservatorship was even created and what led to it. Investigations pointed directly at Lou Taylor, the head of a well-known Hollywood management company. Reports say Britney's father, Jamie Spears, had once received over $40,000 from Lou, and to settle that money, they allegedly came up with a plan to place Britney into that conservatorship structure. The whole situation raised major questions, and Kanye's latest claims just sparked even more reactions. The conservatorship was set up in a way that Jamie would get more than enough money to cover that $40,000 loan, plus millions more that he would allegedly split with Lou. Britney's mom even wrote in her memoir that Lou and Jamie were already talking about a conservatorship back when Britney was first hospitalized, which shocked people all over again. Now, you might be wondering how the Kardashians fit into this whole puzzle. According to multiple reports, their business ties with Lou run deep, and the paperwork proves it. Court documents from 2020 to 2021 show Lou listed as the agent for service of process for several Kardashian-Jenner companies, meaning anytime one of their brands got sued, the legal papers were delivered straight to her. This included Kim's KKW fragrance, Kylie's Kylie Cosmetics and Kylie Skin, Kris's Kardashian-Jenner Family Foundation, Kendall's 818 Tequila, and even Travis Scott's Cactus Jack brand. According to dedicated Britney supporters, Lou allegedly channeled large amounts of Britney's money through TriStar and into different Kardashian ventures to clean it up and move it around. Fans claim this money supposedly helped boost Kylie Cosmetics in its early years and was also tied to the cash Kim used to purchase a mansion outright with no loan, which shocked the internet. One of the main fans leading the investigation said this wild claim: the Kardashian family didn't just allegedly collect $200 million from the situation. They supposedly made around $600 million. The investigator said Kim played a major role, stating she was involved in a conspiracy connected to taking Britney's $600 million, and claimed people should look into her association with Lou Taylor, who was allegedly working with her to move Britney's money around. They even added that Kim paid cash for her mansion right after everything went down.
Lou Taylor apparently is paying off, allegedly, some of Diddy's victims from this slush fund through some church fund.
Popular journalist Liz Crokin also posted a long tweet last year saying the Kardashians and even Diddy were clients of Lou Taylor, which added even more noise to the story. TriStar's Lou Taylor was painted as the mastermind behind Britney Spears' alleged corrupt conservatorship. And people were shocked when fans started comparing the whole setup to how Kylie Jenner's cosmetics brand was rumored to be used to move Britney's money around. And remember how I mentioned Lou was supposedly trying to pull other celebrities into conservatorship deals too? Well, word is Lindsay Lohan was one of the targets, but her father wasn't anything like Jamie Spears, so that plan didn't go through. Even though the Kardashians have publicly shown support for Britney during the Free Britney movement, tons of people accused them of doing it just for good PR. Things got even messier when they invited Lou to Kris Jenner's recent birthday party, even while claiming they fully support Britney's freedom. People were confused and calling it out instantly. Comments online were brutal, with folks saying things like the Kardashians are best friends and business partners with the same woman who played a major role in Britney's conservatorship. They pointed out that Lou Taylor was standing right there at Chris's 89th birthday party, and fans were shocked by the boldness of it all. But here's the wild part. Lou hasn't only been tied to Britney's conservatorship allegations. People online have also connected her name to serious accusations surrounding Diddy's situation, which created even more noise. Kanye even hinted at this long before it hit the mainstream, dropping explosive tweets where he said, "The Kardashians are sex workers, and they, like all of the black children, they strategically produce." Kim Kardashian is "I don't like the twigs. Has my daughter in her video dressing all grown?" Kanye's quotes had social media going into complete chaos because of how direct they were. Kanye kept posting and dropped even more wild messages, saying he felt like people would call him crazy instead of listening to what he was trying to warn everyone about. His tweets had the whole internet confused and debating what he meant, with folks trying to piece together what he was hinting at. And if people remember, Kris Jenner had already been questioned years back when it came out that she created a church called California Community Church. Members, including her daughters and several celebrities, were expected to pay around $1,000 a month just for membership, which had people raising their eyebrows. On top of that, members were also expected to hand over more than 10% of their earnings as tithes, which sparked even more conversation. A lot of folks believed that 10% tithe was really being used as a financial advantage. But when people started digging deeper, things began feeling even more complicated. Many claimed the structure didn't look like the typical setup of a community church, and the whole system had people asking serious questions. Then another twist popped up. Reports tied Diddy to Lou as one of her clients, which made everything even more tangled and confusing.
To medicate me, I was exhausted. They wrongly diagnosed me, and they when I asked them how much lithium did you want to put me on exactly, it took them 4 days to answer because they were embarrassed about the amount, right? And I refused to take this, right? You understand that if I had taken the medication, I would not be here, and it would have been, he was deeply troubled. We miss him. We love his music, though.
Well, they would have Britney Spears too. I mean, look at
they would have Michael Jackson
or worse, yeah. So look at what they did. Look at what they did to Britney. When she went in, she was tired, she was exhausted, she was in a bad way. But 10 years of that medication wrecked her brain. You can see it now. You can see there's not.
Some people online claimed the church was receiving charity donations connected to Diddy, and rumors started spreading fast, making everybody watch the situation even closer as new details kept popping up. And here's where things get even wilder. People online started speculating that Kim was allegedly teaming up with Lou at one point to push Kanye toward a conservatorship setup, the same way Britney went through hers. The rumor was that the plan involved getting certain doctors to claim he had conditions he didn't actually have. Also, they could justify giving him heavy medication that would leave him confused and unstable over time. The idea had fans stunned because it echoed the same patterns Britney talked about. Britney herself revealed in court that her family gave her huge amounts of lithium, and she said it left her feeling trapped and powerless. So when people heard that Kanye was supposedly facing something similar, the whole conversation exploded again because the similarities sounded way too close for comfort. And since we're back on the topic of Britney, her current connection to the Kardashians is still a big mystery. Even after everything that's been said online, she recently showed up in a video with them, which confused everybody watching the situation. People couldn't tell if it was just a random link-up, a behind-the-scenes arrangement, or something much deeper going on between all of them. Things took an even stranger turn when fans noticed how fast the Kardashians tried to distance themselves from all the rumors, even though their names kept popping up in every corner of the conversation. Every time something new came out about Lou or the conservatorship drama, people said the family acted like they didn't know anything, which only made the public even more suspicious. Then folks online started pulling up old interviews and clips where Kanye hinted that certain people around him were trying to control every part of his life, from his business moves to his personal decisions. He didn't drop names, but the timing matched up with everything people were talking about, and that had social media going wild trying to connect the dots. Meanwhile, Britney's supporters kept asking why she would publicly appear with the Kardashians after everything that's been said about their ties to Lou. Some said it looked friendly, others said it felt staged, and a lot of people felt like something behind the scenes just wasn't adding up. The moment the video dropped, folks started arguing nonstop about whether she was being pressured or just choosing to move forward on her own. And just when the situation couldn't get any more confusing, reports surfaced claiming more celebrities might have been mixed into the same network of power players, which sent the internet into another frenzy. People were scrambling for answers, trying to figure out who was connected to who, and why all these big names kept showing up in the same conversations. As the story kept spreading, people started digging deeper into the business world around the Kardashians, and that's when even more strange connections popped up. Fans uncovered documents, old partnerships, and names that kept circling back to the same small group of powerful insiders, which made everything look way more organized than people first thought. Social media detectives began pointing out how certain companies connected to the family were built at the exact same time major scandals were happening in Hollywood. Folks couldn't tell if it was coincidence or something bigger, but the timing had everyone talking nonstop. Every new link people found only stirred up more questions, and the whole situation started feeling like a maze with no clear exits. At the same time, Kanye kept dropping hints that he wasn't saying everything he knew and that there were people behind the scenes trying to keep him quiet. He didn't name anyone directly, but the energy of his message made people believe he was holding on to information that could shake the industry if he ever decided to let it all out. Meanwhile, Britney's fan base wasn't letting anything slide. They kept pushing for answers, saying they wanted transparency and clarity about who benefited from her situation and why so many Hollywood names seemed to be involved. Every time a new detail surfaced, the drama only grew louder, and it became clear this story wasn't slowing down anytime soon. People online are saying the Kardashians are only popping up around Britney now to protect their image, since folks are finally starting to put the pieces together. Some think the family is trying to look supportive so the public won't question what really went down, which has sparked even more debate. One person commented that Britney needs to be careful because certain people might be trying to get close just to influence her and gain her trust, which had everybody nervous. Another person jumped in and said a lot of the trouble she faced came from not recognizing the kind of people she had around her, and the internet started arguing nonstop about who was truly helping her and who wasn't. Some folks even brought up her past partners, saying she's had a long history of choosing the wrong people, which made the conversation even messier. The whole situation left fans wondering who is genuinely in Britney's corner and who might be trying to benefit from being near her during such a confusing moment in her life. So now I want to hear from you. What do you think about the claims that the Kardashians were allegedly involved with Britney's money? Do you think they're getting close to her for real support? Or do you think it's all a move to protect their own image? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because this story is wild and everybody's opinion counts. And make sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment so you don't miss the next messy breakdown. Trust me, you'll want to be here for it.